Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to be installing this wig from Asteria Hair. This is a Water Wave HD lace front, 13 by 4, 26 inch, 250% density wig. I feel like that was a mouthful, but if you want to see how I installed this wig, super effortless, perfect for summer, then definitely stay tuned. So of course we're gonna start with the wig cap. You guys know I do not do the bald cap method because I just don't have time. It's honestly kind of pointless in my opinion for me to do because it's not something that I'm gonna be having on for a long time. And this wig does have a elastic band in it, so it is going to have a very snug fit, which I love. So here I'm just going to plop the wig on and then adjust her to my liking so that I can lay it down. So as you can see here, this is what it's looking like. It's looking really good. I actually did bleach the knots because I can't not bleach the knots anymore. Ever since I started doing it, it's just something I can't not do because it just doesn't give if you don't bleach the knots. So I bleached the knots, and as you can see, the hairline is looking really good. I didn't do any plucking. I didn't do anything to this wig. This is air dried and it looks gorgeous. So gorgeous. So here I'm just maneuvering it around to see which way I want it to go. And I typically like my hair to go to the left side of my face, and this is how we're going to install it. So basically I'm just going to pin the sides back like I usually do and then cut off the ear tabs so that the wig in the front can lay nice and flat, because you don't want to have any issues with the wig lifting or any issues really with the wig being able to stay down. So that's why you cut the sides off, of course. And then I'm gonna go in with my favorite hairspray. You guys know I used to use the Even Lace Frontal Spray in the red bottle. We don't do that no more because I just love the black one for some reason way more. But here I'm just cutting the two slits so that I can lay each section down easily, even though I'm gonna do the whole front all at once because I just don't feel like it's necessary to spray one section at a time. It's just a waste of time. So here is the Even Lace Wonder Bond, whatever it's called. And I'm just gonna spray that on my hairline, a little bit in front of my hairline, of course, but I do have edges that just can't be tamed. So it is gonna get on my hair a little bit, but that's no worries as long as you remove the wig very carefully and with some sort of product so that you're not ripping out your edges, you'll be fine. So here I am just blow drying the front so that it gets nice and tacky, so that when I do lay the lace on it, it does not lift or anything like that. So here I'm just taking my comb and combing the lace into the hairspray. You guys know the drill. So this is just going to allow you to be able to just lay the wig really flat. And of course, I'm gonna go back in a second, which you guys will see, to make sure she is laid. But here I'm just going to continue to comb and push. You want to comb and push. That's the method. So here I'm just taking that hairspray once again and spraying it right on the hairline, just so when I take off the elastic band, it is nice and secure. So here I'm taking my blow dryer just to make sure it's dry when I take it off, because there have been times where I've taken off the elastic band and y'all, it was not ready. So I always do this now because I just want to make sure she's dry, and this hairspray dries a lot quicker in my opinion than the red one, so you don't really have much to worry about. So here I'm taking it off, and as you can see, she was a little stuck like Chuck, so that means it's ready. So now I'm just going to finger comb through the front just to get it a little loosened up so that the hair isn't like crunchy, and then I'm going to cut off this excess lace. I do like to leave some behind because for me, as someone who's not that great at installing wigs, I have to leave a little bit of extra lace on there just to be able to reapply it the next time I put it on so that I have something to grip. You know what I mean? So yeah, here I'm just cutting it off with some eyebrow scissors, and you want to be careful because I have cut myself before and it's not a fun experience. So you want to be very careful when you're lifting up the lace and cutting it to make sure that you're not actually cutting your skin that's pulling up with the lace. So here, like I said, I'm leaving on a lot of the lace. I know it's a lot, but this is just how I like to do mine. So because the lace is a little light, I found this lace tint on Amazon, and I don't know how I feel about it. I don't even know if this is the right color. I don't know. It's very messy, and I'm not a huge fan, but it does kind of work. So what I do is just put it on. I don't do too much because then, of course, if you let it sit too long without putting the elastic band on, it's going to start to lift because it's going to loosen up that hairspray, and we don't want that. So now I'm just going to take my blow dryer and we're going to do, you know, what I did before, just to make sure it is dry once I take off this elastic band. And I'm just going to do this for about 5 minutes. It doesn't take really that long for the mousse to dry because I didn't put on that much. And now I'm going to go in and work on these edges. So I always do the same, like, I guess you could say pattern. I do my temples and then of course the sides, especially when I do like a flip over type of look. I love to do the dramatic side baby hairs. So here I am just pulling out the hair that I'm going to be using over here, and then we're going to of course move on to the next side right now, and I'm just going to do the same thing. Here I'm just combing out the hairspray so it's not super crunchy on the hairline and it looks more soft and natural. So now I'm taking out these sides over here so I could do the same thing that I'm going to do on the other side, and I'm just going to pin this hair back so it's out of the way. And I didn't have my hot comb with me because I don't know where it is. I've been looking for it and I found it after this video, but I couldn't find it at the moment. So I had to just use my little flat iron that I'm going to use to curl my edges in a second. So then I'm just going to take those same scissors in a moment and cut these edges longer than I would initially because I want to make sure that I don't cut off too much, just so that I can, you know, not mess up and I don't have to worry about, you know, my edges being too short or too long, or not too long, too short. So here I'm just cutting them, as you can see, with the same eyebrow scissors that I used to cut the lace. And then I'm going to take that little flat iron again and I'm going to curl them away from my face. Typical, y'all know the drill. Nothing major here, nothing crazy. I still want to try flipping them towards my face. I feel like that might work out a little bit better. I've seen people do that and it looks so much, I don't know if there's really much of a difference, but when I see people do it, it just seems like so much easier. So I might try that out next time on my next wig install. But I'm using this Erica J styling mousse, which is literally the best mousse ever. You can lay your wig with this. You can lay your edges with this. This is everything. And I always keep some on me. And I don't know if she sells this anymore, but I need to go get me some more because this stuff is everything. So here I'm just going to do the same thing on this side, and I kind of cut this one a little short, but it's okay, it's no big deal because I don't want them to be too crazy dramatic anyway. I'm trying to master my edges when it comes to wigs, so it's just trial and error per usual. And I haven't worn a wig in a minute, so this is kind of like getting me back into that. So we'll get better, y'all, we'll get better, we will. But here I'm just doing my last little sideburn, and then of course I'm going to put the elastic band back on because that's like a necessary when it comes to putting on a wig or installing a wig. Every step needs to be laid. Okay, so you have to put it on, wait a little bit, you know, and just let it melt. So now I think that this hair looks perfect just like this. It's like a water wave, so I don't want to weigh it down with putting a bunch of product in it. So I'm just going to take some of that mousse that I used. Actually, this is the Lotta Body mousse, which is also really good for like sets and, y'all know, for your natural hair, if you wrap your hair and stuff and you sit under the dryer. But I'm just going to take a little bit of this at the top because the top did get a little frizzy. So I want to make sure that it's uniform with the rest of the hair. And I'm just going to leave it like this, but you can definitely go in and define the curls more. But I feel like this is perfect for summer and it's just effortless. So this is the final look. I love it. Love it, y'all. This hair is so soft and fluffy. The curl pattern is absolutely gorgeous. And as you can see, it's very natural. It's perfect for vacay vibes. It's perfect for summer. It's just very low maintenance, I would say. So definitely be sure to check out Asteria hair. I will have all of the links down below in the description box for you to check out this wig, and tell Asteria hair that I sent you, y'all. If you want more hair installs or any other types of styles, let me know down below. I will see you all in my next one. Love you guys so much. Bye.